Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. So guys, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please kindly hit on that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so that whenever there is an upload in this channel, you always be notified to come and watch. And to you all my recent and my returning subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I see you all and I appreciate you all. Thank you. Video, I'm going to be discussing 8 things we need to stop being embarrassed about in life. So if this is what you are interested in watching, please kindly grab your drink and your popcorn and chill. So let's head straight into the video. Not be embarrassed about. A lot of people have died in this journey. A lot of people that are our age mates could not even make it. Some are still in the mortuary, some are still buried, some are buried, yes, some are in the hospital struggling for their life. So you should be proud of whatever age you are in. And if you are going into old age, it's something that you should be proud of, because a lot of people could not make it. Yes guys, you should be proud of your age. At this my age, I remember when I used to be a small girl, teenager those days. I don't know anything about life, but at this age now, at this era, I have experienced a lot. I have known a lot about life. So you should be proud of your age. You should be proud of old age. I have a family. I pray that I'm going to get old, to see my children's children, to be a grandmother, even a great-grandmother. So these are what we should be proud of, and not looking down on people, saying this person is old, or you are not proud of your age. If you are not proud of your age, it's something that is very bad. It's very bad. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Second one is not having enough money for ashebi. Let's say, for instance, you have a friend, relatives, or anyone who is doing a wedding, traditional wedding, white wedding, the outfit that everyone is buying to wear as uniform. You don't have money for it. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it. You do what you can afford. You don't go and buy something that in the end you start regretting it, or maybe when you go home you not even have money for feeding. If you can't afford it, just tell them you cannot afford it because you have a limited budget. Yes guys, so all these things is not something you should be ashamed or embarrassed about. Just say it out, and yeah, you have do your best to say it out instead of being embarrassed about it. Living a toxic marriage. He or she who wears a shoe knows where they're having pains. It is he or she who stays with the person who abuses or makes the marriage toxic. So you should not be ashamed to walk away from the marriage, because a lot of things has been happening lately. People are being killed, murdered, people are being a lot of things are happening. People are being abused. Even someone can even pour acid, pour hot water, stab, all those things. So you should not be ashamed to walk out from that marriage. It's you who is wearing the shoe, knows where it pains. So if someone is condemning you or telling you to go back, that person should go to that marriage and marry the person. So you should not be embarrassed about it. It's your life. You still have a long way to go. So you should not be embarrassed that you walked out of a toxic marriage. You might be lucky, you go out there, you find someone, a good person who you live the rest of your life with. So don't be embarrassed to express yourself or tell people that you walked out of a toxic marriage, or maybe you are stuck there, you are thinking of what people will say, and you are there. No, this is not something you should be embarrassed with. Don't joke with your life, because it's your life. Next is going back to school in your 40s. Yes, 40s. Remember that knowledge is power. Is not something you should be embarrassed with. A lot of us we could not finish. A lot of people could not finish their academic to the point where they want to reach. Yes, so maybe they end up joining business to be able to support their family, their siblings, and every other support that their family needed. Some got married along the line. They started having children, looking after the children and their family, and maybe in their 40s, when they have gotten some money, enough money, they decide to go back to school. So this is not something you should be embarrassed about. You should be proud of it, because when people see that you are happy, you are proud of it, they will even join you, as in celebrating. They will also join you. They will use you as reference out there. They will be inspired by you. They will really be inspired by you, that wow, do you know this person, this person is 40, gone back to school, have done this, done that, achieved this in the school, you know. So you should not be embarrassed about it. It's something you should be proud of, because when you are proud of it, you don't know who you are inspiring out there. Yes, guys. Next is using iPhone 6, Samsung phone, or lesser phone when others are using what? iPhone 13 Pro Max or bigger phone. You should not be embarrassed about it, because all hands are not equal, guys. As far as that phone will help you to answer hello, receive call, make calls, give important message out, even text message, guys, you should not be embarrassed by the phone you are using. Let me tell you guys, there was some time 2006. I've already had my first child then, and I remember it was my child. I don't know what happened. Maybe I left drinking water, something happened, I left. My child took my phone and put it inside the water. When I came, I was so mad. I don't know what to do, but as a child, what can we do? So the only phone that was in the house then was an old phone. You know what I did? I removed the SIM card. I was still a student then in the university. What did I do? I removed the SIM card, put it in that phone. That other phone was not good. I think it was Alcatel phone. I used rubber band to tie it, and I was taking that phone and going to school. I don't mind. What I just need then is just to receive that call or that message. So you should not be embarrassed with any phone you are using, because one, all hands are not equal. Then I was having hope that later my husband will buy me another phone, because then that phone my child did that was a very expensive and big phone. So I was like, let me just be managing this phone until when next my husband will buy me another phone. You see, so you should not be embarrassed of any phone you are using, as far as you use it in making call and receiving important message, guys. Do not be embarrassed of any phone you are using. Yes, guys. Synthetic wigs. Yes, guys. Like I said earlier, all hands are not equal, and everything has a time. There is a time for everything. Yes. At humble beginning, you might not be able to afford human hair, Brazilian hair, Mongolian hair, Spanish hair, and maybe as you're beginning life, you'll be wearing synthetic wig. As far as that wig serve your purpose, as far as you brush that wig very well, oil it very well, comb it very well, and it looks good on you, my dear, rock your wig, rock it. Some people might not even know if it's synthetic wig or 100% human hair wig. Rock it. As far as you style it very well, do not leave it tattered. Style your wig very well. Even if someone that even is wearing expensive wig, the way you style yours, the way you are looking, as in the way you keep yourself, that person might turn to look at you, because the person will admire you. So you should not be embarrassed of your synthetic wig. Rock it, guys. Yes, rock it. Moving back home to get on your feet financially. Yes, guys, I'll use myself as an example. Back in the days when we were children, we were living in Enugu State, Nigeria. So my father was working with the aviation. So he first worked with Nigerian Airways in Lagos before he was transferred in Enugu. I was actually born in Lagos. So when my father was transferred to Enugu, he worked with Nigerian Airways. He later changed to Oriental Airlines, Hapo Airlines. It was all about aviation. So later, my father, they had problem with the aviation. They closed it. So my father did not have any job then. Life was not easy then. We have to move back to the village. Yes, so that is why I said moving back home to get back on your feet financially. So we have to move back to our village home to stay there till my father get back on his feet well. So you should not be ashamed of yourself to move back home to get back on your feet. If you cannot if you lose your job, your business has issues, you cannot pay your rent in town, there is no one who is going to give you, because these days things are hard. You should just, the best decision you can ever take is to move back home. That way you can find one thing or the other, and before you know it, God will also lift you up again. So you should not be embarrassed about having plans of moving home yourself or with your family. You should be very proud of that, because that is the best decision you can ever take in order to make both ends meet. Yes, guys. Single and childless in your 40s. Not everybody is lucky to find husband during their prime age, youthful exuberance, during the time they were still like fresh. You know what I mean? Not everyone is lucky to find a husband then. Some are into relationships, hoping to get married, but it did not work out. So when you are in that stage of 40, you have done your best. Just give everything to God and believe that one day you will see someone who loves you the way you are, your age. So you should not be embarrassed about it. A lot of people, they're out there crying, my junior sister, this person have gotten married, I'm still here. Everybody's has their luck, has a time. Like I said, there is a time for everything. Everybody has a time for everything. Has when it is time. God says this is your time. You see, this is your time. I am a living witness of that. So everybody has their time. Everybody has their luck when their luck shine. So you should not be embarrassed of your age, of not being married or not having a child. Everything in this life has a time. Yes, guys, so you should not be embarrassed of this. Just keep trusting in God, doing all your best and your might. Look good. Yes, try to always look good out there. You be lucky, you might be lucky. Yes, so don't give up. Don't be embarrassed about it. Don't for the childlessness, keep trying, trusting in God. Like I said, God's time is the best. He will do it when it's his time, because he is God. Yes, guys. I'm going to continue this video next time, because it's really long. It's really long. So if you've watched till this minute, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please kindly like this video. Hit on that like button. Is free. Leave your comments in the comment section. I would love to hear and interact with you guys. And also subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, so that whenever there is upload in this channel, you always be the first to be notified. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this video. I love you all, and I pray that God will continue blessing and replenishing your pocket for always making time to come and watch my video. And I hope to see you all again in my next video. Stay blessed.